games back to this weekend and yes, I'm get to Accra. I'm telling you, games, emu the big games and my memo boss so quickly and fa and mamma who the air corner the air dia eba e wo honum ehasem keto Tuesday ayas ne Benfica boss aso na Galatasaray ane Royal Union St Geloa Bodo Glimt ebetra fie no ne Juventus aweda so na fe Chelsea ane Barcelona, Dortmund, Real Madrid, Manchester City, Bayer Leverkusen, Marseille ane Newcastle United, Napoli ane Karabakh ane Slavia Prague and so ne Bilbao. Games so that Tuesday Dutchna and yasam get to Accra. Now you focus on Chelsea. Kupama yesesa obo video game. Some mini DJ bo video game miana kakran. Na se ma shego na me sorry na me nine ball table na esi wono. Ena me kokrumuti. Efechire kakra Kupama video game keke na obo no akwane emoretu but yes we started training ti omo hwese ochira no me sure so better bench I don't know but he will be ready to play against Arsenal looking at how the conversation echo so now Pedri and so it appears he might not be able to play against Chelsea. How much is that loss to Chelsea? How is the battle going to be? Bro, why not Chelsea in pen with you? I think the Barca there. You can close your eyes and, give your prediction near the day. Or more best starting near the. But, oh my goodness. Chelsea, why not is the old boy chiro? Anymore one neighbor. Kupama no. Or best starting no starting and why not also the obo. Who's a former room.
Okay, listo see Rema, this is one of the biggest game in Champions League. Yenim say before draw ne beba so no. Na Chelsea fans ni bebre moma en Barca. Barca fans ni so hwe Chelsea. PSG na mo kwhwe mo FIFA Club World Cup ni kani omo hia our Champions League final ke enso ewe den. Yenso betimi ashom. So the conversation around this fixture no ene ya man netima bedu bebi edu no. But the last nine Champions League fixtures between these two clubs. But Chelsea lose one pet.
Okay.
6 ending in a draw with Chelsea a winning 2. And one thing about Chelsea in the Champions League, they say, on the last 4 games, emu 3, concede go here. So shows in the Champions League, they are putting up a good results. Chelsea fans, game win. Say, Chelsea actually go from 15 minutes down to the 60th minute. That has been their best time in the Champions League era. Barcelona, on the other hand, team when a lot of yellow cards in this Champions League. They are up there. But one thing is that Barcelona, in their last 24 successful UCL games, a year then Barcelona team go. Okay. So the statistics and the history of this game is backing both team likely scoring in this game. Yellow cards be beba. And I likely said we may see a goal in the first half and see a goal in the second half.
Okay.
To say Obi or no boy Rama in bed of Africa. This is the options I'll bet me afako. Yensha line up Chelsea.
Yeah.
Line up on bet me abim. And Chelsea game against Burnley, Enzo Maresca Mayeng tip of what we should expect in the defensive pairing between Barcelona.
Okay.
But Lecher from injury, Ebenya some few minutes.
About 45 minutes.
Yes, meaning he will start against Barcelona.
Okay.
Fafana will start against Barcelona. That is the 2 defensive center backs will go into the game. No person will try bad Lecher say nay. Would he be okay to start into the man about 45 minutes? When James coming off, not Chelsea fans be injury abana. But from the tunnel, James say no seriously. So meaning that there is nothing wrong with James. With the right back, Gusto will start ahead of James in this game.
Okay.
Cucurella will start in the left back. At the end, you will see Chelsea defending with their normal 3. Their normal 3 will be Cucurella, but they share in the middle and Fafana on the right. Rhys James, Caicedo nebebo on a double pivot in Amano. In this game, Rhys James, Caicedo will be that double pivot. Enzo Fernandez and nebebo as a number 10. Then we'll see Pedro Neto, João Pedro as the number 9. And I'm seeing a surprise of Esteval starting against Barcelona. He wants to try to go to this game. The game is, who game ni preparation more like the Chelsea Paris Saint-Germain. So Chelsea Paris Saint-Germain Kupama started as the right winger Nene Obeba into the half space. It's not Gusto. I play as a wing back. Amano. And that is something similar. So if you are seeing this lineup, Esteval, Enzo Fernandez, Ebebo as the double number 10s in this game. Then Gusto Bears are up and down running Amano. Then Rhys James, Caicedo, Cucurella, Badleshe, Fafana, Ben the 5 defenders no move defend Amano no. I didn't tell who Cucurella getting into those number 10 rows and those half spaces. They said there's a dangerous Lami Yamala ube he obi ejina so.
Okay.
And that will be the role for Cucurella. It is when we say Cucurella koni nimbebra, he will be marking Lami Yamal as we saw against the likes of Tottenham. Mohamed Kudus was his man to mark. So I think history in this game ebaki Chelsea.
Okay.
Stamford Bridge, baby, Barcelona in their last 4 games on picky win was Stamford Bridge. Yeah. So it shows that this is a game ebaki Chelsea and Maresca leading the Chelsea team. No, I'm looking at this game ending with a high scoring way, maybe a 3-1 for Chelsea or a 4-2 for Chelsea in this game.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. These two, I think it's going to be an interesting game. I mean, the Chelsea Barca games be incredible. That 205 robbery, I'm say maybe or more, especially 212 Chelsea winning and all those stuff. You see, it's going to be an interesting game. But the idea, I think, Emma Chelsea, what upper hand is a Chelsea and Barcelona game mostly obia and then like it was so, especially at home. If you look at Chelsea, Barca head to head, I think everything, the wins and the draws, everything is, pepe. If you look at the last 6 games, Barca and Chelsea about Stamford Bridge, Barca winning just once. And I think that if you look at this Chelsea team, this game, I see it to be the Chelsea by a game. How are they who game? You see, if you look at Chelsea by a game now, the game was even. Obi a possessing the game. But wow, wild card never farm out. Look at how they press us because it was a plan say Bayern wanted to press Chelsea from the left side. Your bokwa space never the bone say akwakoto. Look at the 2 goals no more share and the penalty of Moises Caicedo yeah. But Chelsea had 2 clear chances. And now beat him their square game no. Used to this Barca team. Their last 6 games, 30 goals na epi. 30 goals. So you'll be a person who could bet to your mind better. A clear say over 2.5 over 3.5 highly possible. Now, if you look at the game, the reason why I'm making say it's another game I see goals coming. Chelsea wingers no. A threat to Barca fullbacks and your more high line or more ball. So definitely Barca consider goals. When they meet teams that are more explosive wingers or more players are or more creative from the flanks and even in the middle third of attack now, they find it very difficult to keep a clean sheet. Now the thing is, can Chelsea stop this Barca team? Lamine Yamal, Rashford, Ferran Torres, Robert Lewandowski, and even Rafinha. They know about some 10 minutes. I doubt say Chelsea cannot keep a clean sheet in this goal. So in this game, these two, what will be defended because I see that these 2 teams know Obi Abebo in game here. If Chelsea will approach the game like how they did against PSG, be aggressive, I think say the game will be in favor of a Chelsea team no. But this Barca team in games like this, you're sure almost last season Champions League games. If you look at 2 teams, no do see why Obia in 4 games so far in the league phase of the Champions League, Obia winning 2. Barca, Chelsea are winning 2, Barca are winning 2. And in fact, in their last games, in all competition, Obia lose 1-1. So this game is very cagey. To me, if you look at how Maresca rested some players are, but they can't come in, but they actually have been saying that he's the best passer ever Chelsea team in terms of the defenders.
Yeah.
He's the best passer ever Chelsea team. In as much as we're losing the position to Levi Kowa because Kowa is more of a complete, he can adapt to the pace, defend and everything. Yeah, probably a good passer as a defender in the Chelsea team. But they actually, and this is a situation whereby you don't have Levi Kowa, but they actually a fit. If he's fit,
and Barca so press.
Yes.
So you need somebody who's very comfortable.
Definitely they will press because they won't see press. No, the moment I over ball, almost 11 players in here will half because almost ball high line. So they will press so high. So definitely we will need Obitize Badiashile. I'm expecting Wesley Fofana to start because of resting, because of the game management they've been giving him. Rhys James about some few minutes. Gusto, they asked our man about game. I think Gusto came in.
Yeah, okay,
Yes,
came
also
in.
Boom. I'm seeing Gusto and Regime starting. Then if Gusto and Regimes ever start here, it means that Andre Santos will not start in this game. Listen, to me, we shouldn't play Joao Pedro as number 10. Ubo Joao Pedro as a number 10 against the Barcelona team. In favor over shorty. All mount that press, all mount that intensity, no. Probably she could a dribble past 1-2 play. But the creativity edge and coming here from a number 10 or a midfielder in that role, no. Yen role. So I'm expecting say how your ball against PSG, no. He should play same. Ombo one striker, say Dilapa, Ombo Dilap, say Joao Pedro, he should play Joao Pedro. Now unload the midfield. Probably if Pedro is not going to play, Marc Casado, Frankie de Jong, and probably Femi Lopez will be the players on best starting. And these players, if you are not aggressive enough, when man cover a lot of distances, they will outplay you. So I see that Chelsea might go in the game with Malo Gusto, Wesley Fofana, Badiashile, and Marco Correa. Because a lot of people are eager on person who Kukrela ni Lamine Yamal, you know. And I see Andre Santos being on the bench. Now about Reece James as the DM, Caicedo as the number 8, traditional number 8, Rani, Ako Baby. Then Enzo Fernandez will be the number 10 role, the young in recent times under Enzo Maresca. I mean, from the right, these two, very hard to predict whether coaching best starting with Estevao Willian and our best starting Pedro Neto. If it means that he is starting Estevao Willian, it means that Neto will start from the right. But in this game, I will say Garnacho because Garnacho also had one more Garnacho against Burnley.
Maybe they might be looking at say, okay, Cucurella might not be a 1v1, no. Giving Lamine Yamal 1v1, so no Kwanyejman will be a problem. And we all know that the defensive abilities of Pedro Neto and Garnacho and Gittins.
Yeah.
Pedro Neto defensively, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but you are also looking at the other side too. Or the other side, you think that if Rashford starts here, and I say if say what do you call it?
Yeah, you remember Barca lineup.
Okay.
So to me, how are Chelsea lining up against PSG? You know, it should be the same game plan
without Kopama.
Yes. So Estevao will be doing, and you see with Kopama issue, you know, if you look at all the pre-match conference from both Enzo Maresca and Marco Corella, for press duties. I mean, before this Burnley game, Kopama was supposed to play in this Burnley game. But because of sadness, in told now, you know, and the last session when he took parts out of so when you're ruling out, they haven't ruled him out. Say, yeah,
it depends.
I don't think that he would start.
Yes, that is the issue.
On the bench.
When you're ruling out, but if Palmer is not there, I believe that Estevao can, actually do the job and see if a bad in the best at your bad in where Juma. Now, Barca team, no. Joan Garcia is back. He's going to be an integral part of Barca team if they are going to win.
Yeah.
Barca can win this game and Juan Garcia, a better man of the match. I won't be surprised. So Barca winning this game. And I say if you're Mulu Sukra, Juan Garcia getting man of the match, I won't be surprised. I believe that they will start Eric Garcia and Pau Kubasi. Kunde will start as the right back. Bade will start as the left back. Casado and Frankie de Jong. Pedri now and Shedan confirmed or doubtful. But with absence of Pedri, Marc Casado, Frankie de Jong, and Femi Lopez will start. I will start Rashford in this game. He has a very good record against Chelsea.
What happened to Rafinha? Because Rafinha is back.
I mean, Rafinha, we've seen him starting as that number 10 role for them. And
then Firmino will not play.
That is why because I'm not starting Rafinha in mind.
Okay. Coming from injury, you know?
Yes,
okay.
Because so I will start Rashford. Rashford up against Chelsea. I mean, he's Stamford Bridge will impact in any other player.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then Robert Lewandowski, they will need near experience. No?
Okay.
Then I think that Lamine Yamal was also another player. People, I mean, it's going to be a cagey game. I see it to be a slight win. And I slight win definitely coming into this game. Barcelona are ahead of Chelsea, but I'll go in for over 2.5 goals in this game.
Okay, all right. So from Ochinako, now we are looking at what can possibly happen near the idea. So there is a Barca defensive lineup no as a issues kakra den honom. So Arajo obviously will have to start because Kubasi and Arajo, I think they will start. Then Kunde will play as a right back. Baude will play as a left back. The midfield, maybe one Garcia trying to, because against Bebao, they wanted to, and the coach is Bebo game be now or ye changes be kakra. So or person solve an issue. And one Garcia Eric Garcia na ebo defensive midfield role no ahead of Bernard and Casado. So I want to maintain so Obebo no one Frankie de Jong. Then I think so Obebo Femi Lopez. Then Rashford, Lewandowski and Lamine Yamal. With Chelsea, I feel set Abrante friend Sanchez will be in post. Right back will be Malo Gusto. 2 center backs will be Fofana and Badiashile. Then Cucurella. Then Finfino. They will need power. Finfino. So Rhys James Abrante friend Caicedo. Then I will start Pedro Neto. The right side. Enzo Fernandez. That's number 10. Then I will play Garnacho. I'll play Garnacho as the left, and I say what you call
left winger,
and I'm about Joao Pedro. Chelsea Besha Barcelona. Mesha Barcelona 4-2. Chelsea Besha Barcelona 4-2. Hono na fi bibia to me aiden akoyenti Estavao ne se muya dia Estavao na o imagine say Estavao ni Kopama efi bencheba uyembe show rough nyasem keto akra ti aha na yedi besi nyame adoma ochina yeba behwa ada games no ne yerere ma na fi yede de aka ni nyina abrem otitim ni nka nyame adoma yebesa ehya yakram.